virus affects Black people. It hits us more harshly than non-Blacks. Just knowing that it's, if as a Black person you get COVID, your chances of dying are greater than if you're a white person. That's tough. That is not easy to swallow. So if there is something that we can do to prevent that, and that's what this vaccine is. We've been praying for a vaccine. We have to take it.
This vaccine is how we end the racial disparities in COVID. If we vaccinate at high rates, the high rates that we should, we will start to diminish our rates of infection.
What up, though?
It's your girl, the missus, with the kisses. Mwah. Mwah. And I have my co-host,
Poolie the Barber.
Poolie the Barber, baby. Yes. And y'all probably like, what the other one? What the other co-host? Don't worry. Don't worry. Where's she at? Here she go. There it is. Hey.
Yes.
She said, hey.
Hey.
Girl, that's all like me.
Girl, whatever. Tennille, I mean, the missus, I just realized. I know I got my black t-shirt from you, and I don't know where it's at. I just thought about that. Like, where is my black t-shirt?
Hey, Josie, I'm gonna need you not to say you don't know where your t-shirt is.
I mean, I got other ones too, but I swear,
Yes,
I took it, right?
She got the whole line, y'all. She got the whole line. Yeah, you took it.
I don't know where I put it.
I hope you took it.
Yeah, I remember taking it. I just don't know where I put it.
Yeah. Police said you
I remember taking it out of the bag.
You know, this nigga watch everything walking in and out that door.
Gotta watch those dollars. Those things cost. Great quality.
He made sure don't nobody take shit that they ain't supposed to take out of here.
Okay, but that ain't what we're talking about. I just had to throw that out there. I gotta find my shirt.
You gotta find your shirt. You do. And the shirt that she's talking about, you all, is Peachy Kisses. This ain't your shirt. Peachy Kisses.
That is my shirt. Give my shirt.
That is not your shirt.
That's my shirt. And your husband ain't no better. Why am I asking in front of him? Of course he's gonna have your best interest at heart, so y'all can double charge.
Right on. Right on.
Right on, wrong.
Right on.
So anyways, Mr. Pooley, the barber, I like that blonde hair you got going on today.
This my.
Oh, it do look blonde.
Shut up.
That's not a nice word to use. Okay, but shut up ain't either. Sorry, y'all. Into. We don't use that word.
Yeah, we just don't use it with our kids.
And we don't use it with each other either. When you say shut up.
Just now.
Exactly. Just now. Hold on. Whew. Now I'm sorry.
I look like I'm not.
Sorry, y'all. Where my pink fan at? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my pink fan. But before y'all know how we do this. Y'all already know how we do. Now, Jessica, y'all gonna still be able to be heard. So we're gonna be quiet. And we gonna run this back. We gotta run it back for everybody out there in the back, baby. The ones that's out there listening. Here you go. I found my fan. So when shit get a little heated in this joint, I got something that, I gotta get up and go try to find the fan and shit. Sorry. Well, y'all know we got another special guest. Well, we have a special guest because this is Peachy Talks, baby. Myself, the missus. Come on, say it.
The Mister.
Nah.
The Mister. Okay, and Jess.
Yes.
Jess asked.
Yeah.
Our life coach, baby.
AKA
Our life coach. Yeah, so y'all here. Y'all get all the free life coaching shit that y'all can get. And let me say, it is explicit language tonight. And everything is always allegedly. Except for, okay, everything's allegedly tonight. So we're going to bring out our special guest for tonight, which is none other than Mrs. Audra Marshall. Here she go.
Yeah.
Audra come in this joint crunk. Hey.
Feeling damn good.
How you doing?
Girl, I'm feeling real good. I'm good. Friend, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that, friend, right now. You know.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
You know what it is.
Well, you look beautiful. Jessica looks beautiful just as well.
Thank you.
Right.
You look just as handsome.
Audrey, you got the Peachy Tea Time shirt on, girl.
I do.
She does.
I have it.
She got it on. The
Yeah,
Peachy
that's
Kisses. And you guys can find the Peachy Kisses t-shirts on my website at www.peachyteatime.com. Go straight to the shop Peachy Tea Time. And when you click on that, you'll see all the different colors. As you can see, I have on black. Audra have on pink. Jessica, you have a yellow one, a black one that she can't find. And what's the other one? Allegedly. And you got another one too, right?
The yellow one. The yellow.
Oh, yellow,
white. Yeah.
White. Yeah. Hey, see, my friends support me, baby. They support.
I need another one too.
And I appreciate it. Yes, Audrey, you got more than one just as well.
I need another one though. Yeah,
I get another one, but you got a yellow Peachy Tea Time one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So thank you, ladies, so much for supporting me. I definitely appreciate it. And did y'all like that the beginning how we came through with the doctors talking? Did y'all? I know y'all saw it.
I missed that.
Yeah, I did.
You was right down there looking. It was right down there, Audra.
I saw it on the news though.
Well, girl, we got you. Don't even worry. We got other clips just as well. Like I said, we do have a couple more people that will be just as well joining us. So I really, really appreciate it when they do come up. And we just gonna bring them on in. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring them on in. So let's get started. Now, no matter what type of topics I have, no matter what type of shows I have, I always start off with our talent. Talent for the night is so important to me. And we got a throwback. That's what I'm gonna call it. A throwback with Miss Anaya. Now, Audrey, you know this is our girl right here.
Oh yeah, I like her.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead. Everybody gonna mute. And we gonna go ahead and let I don't know why K Michelle name up there, y'all. I have no idea. But this is Anaya Lamus, and she put a little twist on there with one of her little friends. So here we go.
Now last time that I got mad, I went overboard. I'll admit I might have tripped a little too hard, but my suspicions I be thinking make me paranoid. Like I could picture you fucking around with other bros. Then I walk in the door, my nigga packing shit. The fuck you going, my nigga? That leaks ain't up yet. Boy, go lay down before you say some shit you gon' regret. Be doing shit you don't mean when you get this upset. He say he getting tired of dealing with me, but bitch ain't no escape, that don't mean nothing to me. I follow you to your job, I make a whole fucking scene. Don't believe me, nigga, try me, bitch, I show you what I mean. Yeah, okay. So he hopped in this whip and cut some corners on me. So bitch, I hopped in my shit and bitch, I'm trailing on him. He gon' need me in a minute, them tires leaking on him. I poked some holes in them bitches before I left this morning. Pull up beside him, I know that nigga mad too. Roll my window down and I said, hey, you need a ride, boo?
I hate you use the internet to air us out. I really think there's something wrong about how you don't trust a nigga you don't make pull out. You think I'm your last nigga, so you acting out as God as my witness. Had my gym bag and my Fitbit. She thought I was trying to leave her. I was going to LA Fitness. Don't ask for forgiveness. Places you ain't got no business. At my job, so they tried, she was sleeping on you. You ain't have to punch it in the face, I wasn't creeping on you. Cause if I'm doing anything, it's a bad move. And if I taught you anything, it's that cash rules. And I'm a king, treat this dick like they crown jewels. And I know you ain't gon' treat that pussy drown fools. Yeah. See, we should have an understanding. The way you acting, girl, it's like you trying to get abandoned. You want that hood love, but I'm not a boy. Do I need a ride? I'm good, love, and joy. Yeah.
All right. Now, did y'all like that?
Oh yeah.
I know you
I was like,
it.
oh my gosh, that's like a whole machete in her hand.
A whole
Like,
machete.
I like her.
Yes, Jessica,
That's
and
a
just plenty of
whole-
that where it came from.
yeah, it was a lot going on right there.
Yes, we love Anaya.
Mhm.
Anaya, she's a person that she comes on, she raps, she freestyles, she come up with this shit from the top of the dome, and we all are trying to figure out why she is not in these streets like she's supposed to. Right?
Exactly.
She got all the characteristics, the personality, everything.
Everything.
She just ain't got there yet, but she'll get there. And when she do, she definitely got 2 number 1 fans.
That's right, girl. I like
Yes. So we're gonna get started, you all. Thank you all once again for joining us tonight on Peachy Talks. We are here tonight to discuss COVID-19, the vaccinations, who has the vaccination, who don't have the vaccination. I also have a phone number. Yes, we're taking call-ins tonight, baby. We're taking call-ins. So y'all can call in at any time. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that phone number up. Maybe if you see it, let me know. Think I ain't bring it to the top. But it's in here, y'all. There it is. There it is. Speak your opinion respectfully. That's all I ask. You can cuss. Right. You can say, I don't give a damn. Fuck y'all. I ain't doing this shit. You can say all that. You can say, y'all asses better get out there and get that shit up right now. I don't care what y'all say. But all I say is, oh my God. All I ask is that you be respectful of everybody's decision on why. She is, look at Audrey on that cracking up.
I'm just cracking up. Let's get started, friend.
Yes. I just want everybody to be respectful because we don't want to because nobody answers out tonight. That's all I ask.
Okay.
And the phone number is 470-519-0766. And you can call in at any time, baby. Don't worry about it. We got you. So here we go. So to break the ice, we're gonna go ahead.
The number down.
Oh, it's gonna come back up. We're going to bring it back up again. But we're going to get started with this clip right here. I'm not going to play it all, but I'm going to play a nice amount of it. And I hope you guys like it. That's all I can say.
Unvaccinated. Here is Dr. Wren of Planned Parenthood and former director saying we can't trust people who won't take an experimental shot. Here it is.
That when vaccinated and unvaccinated people are mixing, unless there is proof of vaccination, everybody should still be wearing masks. And so I actually support what the CDC is now doing, which is going back to this indoor mask requirement, because frankly, we know that we can't trust the unvaccinated, that they have been walking around without masks. And in fact, that's what led to the surge that we're seeing.
I mean, just what an authoritarian pig. And this woman was on TV last week saying, don't let us go to grocery stores, along with Don Lemon, along with the French president. I mean, that's war. Don't go to the grocery store because you won't take an experimental shot that they admit doesn't protect you.
It's insane. Don't let a person go to the store because they won't take an experimental shot that you can't sue them for, that violates all 10 of the Nuremberg codes, that would change my genetics, that is gene therapy, is under the emergency use authorization, not FDA approved. It literally is causing deaths. It is causing immunoescape. It is causing viruses to become evolved, and then literally is creating more viruses than they have vaccines to rectify. It is insane.
But that's all true what you said, but Psaki said it's approved.
Under the emergency use authorization, meaning
that's what I'm saying. The level of lying.
Exactly. It's legalese. It's a forked tongue way of talking. It's how a devil talks. They talk with a forked tongue. They say one thing here, but they have another meaning over here. And you can only do that to a people who don't pay attention, who don't understand. But the people are starting to pay attention more now. We know when we're being, I'll say in the Black community, we call it being pimped. We know when we're being pimped or played. And that's what we have been seeing this whole time. We've been played.
So let me ask you again, how are they going to strike back? Because it's not working. They keep doubling down. What's the double down from this?
Well, first it was indirect mandate is what they're trying to look at now. Or you can't go here if you don't take it. You can't do this. You can't do that. Then it's going to go from indirect to direct. But what they're saying is, what they announced from the White House is, well, the president is saying that they may not do a federal mandate, but then again, state by state, because they're their own sovereign areas, they may do mandates depending on what state it is, but they have to have a justifiable reason. So now they're trying to do the war of the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated, which again is insane. So they're going to they're trying
to turn the mob loose on people that don't take an experimental shot, which they now admit doesn't protect you. Majority of hospitalized and dying have had the shot. And remember, Fauci lied and said the opposite.
Yes.
He said 99% of those dying haven't had the shot. Totally made up.
Yes.
Totally made up. A liar from the beginning.
We are taught in the Nation of Islam to study history because history is most attractive and best rewarding in all research. And we have watched time and time again, every 20 years, roughly every generation, them do the same exact thing. Demonize the people who speak the truth. This goes all the way back to biblical times and Quranic times. They demonize Noah, demonize Jesus, demonize Moses. Demonize those who are coming to speak the truth on behalf of God, on behalf of righteousness, against the tyrants, against those who are evil. They even demonized the founding fathers. I believe it was Benjamin Franklin who stated that rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. So anyone who comes on behalf of righteousness has to become demonized and targeted. If they are not shut up quick enough, then they must be killed. But they first have to be agreed upon to be killed by the masses of society. If the masses are confused, but as of right now, the masses have awakened collectively. People aren't protesting because the shots are working. If they were working, then people would be promoting it more. But because these are people who are seeing their families dying, these are people who are nurses, doctors, lawyers, who are seeing what is happening. Once this person gets this shot, they are turning over, killing over, having Bell's palsy, inflammation of the brain, swelling, all these different things. They're seeing it and they're not being reported on, and they're being made to seem as though they are crazy when in reality, they're actually speaking the truth. The people started to notice too many things. It became too obvious, especially within the Black community, because people who literally spoke against the system were now speaking up for the system. And that is exactly what it was. It was the blatant hypocrisy. As Zbigniew Brzezinski has stated earlier, he said in earlier times, it was easier to control 1 million people than it was to physically kill 1 million people. But now it is infinitely easier to kill 1 million people than it is to control. And that is exactly what Satan's option is, because he can no longer control the masses of the people, because this is a battle for the hearts and the minds of the people, as we're taught in the Nation of Islam and as the world is taught, and those who are the righteous. Because of that, they can't control the minds anymore. They can't control the people, so they must kill. That is the only option in order to maintain their system of control. Divide and conquer is the ultimate goal, and depopulation is the ultimate goal. That's the major point that we have to understand that we get through our head. Again, it's the war of Satan versus God, the righteous against the unrighteous. That is the overall understanding. So again, this is why we don't push a religious thing. You don't hear us going and saying, join the nation. You know, I'm a Muslim. You need to be a Muslim. No. This is a war that is above any and all labels. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan said we can argue, or we should argue, over religion after we are free.
Well, who was warning over a year ago these poison vaccines, and who's warning again? And who are they saying is a terrorist? Well, anybody that doesn't take the shot. I don't care what color you are or where you're from. It has the same effect. It's deadly, and we've got the science.
Now you are telling my poor black brothers and sisters that they should hurry. And you laugh at Reverend Jim Jones with Kool-Aid. This is the biggest dose of Kool-Aid that the enemy has ever offered. It is death itself.
Bill Gates said what he said. As a matter of fact, that's why that collage that was put together, that multiple clip collage of multiple interviews that he had, he said the same thing in different areas at different times, the same thing.
Well.
Thank you for stopping that shit. 'Cause I was about to damn go get another drink.
Well, first, before anybody say anything, we're gonna start with this, which is on the panel. We have a few questions. We're gonna start with this one. Who on the panel has the vaccine? Who took the shot on the panel? I will be the first one to say me. Can y'all see me good? Me. I do have the vaccine. Baby.
I do not have the vaccine.
You know, you do not have the vaccine. Jessica?
I do not have the vaccine. And I'm on the line on if I'm getting the vaccine. I mean, I'm on the fence. Line, whatever you want to call it, that's where I'm at.
You're on the fence with it. Okay. Now, Audra just dropped down. I'm sure she's going to come right back up. So when she come back up, I'm going to let her answer her own question. The next question, who on the panel is indecisive? Jessica, that would be you. Indecisive.
Hi, Mama Murray, and hi, everyone. Yep, that was me. Yep, all day.
Yeah. Are you indecisive, baby?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
You know that this is exactly what you want, which is not to get it.
Facts.
All right. She made it over here. Hey! What's up, Tori? Mommy is watching. She said, hi, everyone. Hey, Mama. So, with that being said, that's troubling to me a little bit. Because Pooley's so quick to say it. Jessica, I like your answer. That you're still on the fence with it. You're indecisive. You're not sure what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure that we all know eventually, it will be mandated. So for the ones that's not sure, that kind of bothers me. But that's not what my show is about either right now. There's no judgment zone on here. No judgment zone at all. And I think this one right here would be for Pooley.
Wait,
on the
before
panel
you go,
like,
hold on.
Fuck that shit.
Before you go into that, can you take that thing down so we can see your beautiful face in the background?
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I didn't know if y'all wanted to continue on and listen to what he had to say. I have heard enough. Now, when I did listen to that clip was sent to me. And when I listened to that clip, I've been vaccinated since April. Since before my birthday, April 12th. And I am an essential worker. I work in the hospital. Huh?
Audra said, get her back in.
I need Audra to act like she been doing. Do it again. Go through. Audra, if you can hear me, go through your email. You're going to follow the same steps again. And I'm going to see you pop up. I haven't seen you pop up yet. So, I've had the vaccination since April. Say that again.
You're an essential worker.
Yes, I'm an essential worker. Oh, my fan done broke. I'm an essential worker. It's coming apart. Y'all look at my. Here go Audra. Y'all, my fan the damn fell apart.
Y'all know what happened. I'm like, damn it. I'm here. Okay. What happened?
Yeah, my fan done fell apart. Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it came from the hairstyle. But anyways.
Okay, I'm here.
I've had the vaccination since April, which was right before my birthday, which is April 12th. And I was one of those people that was like, no, I'm not getting no shot. You know, they gonna have to make me get a shot. You know, and then my job, they kept pressing the issue. I don't think they didn't make me get the shot, but at the same time, I knew eventually I was gonna have to get the shot. So why wait? If I already know I'm gonna have to get it anyways, I might as well go ahead and get it now. And then somebody was coming into town from out of town that was all in them streets. And I'm like, I need to get vaccinated before this person get to the ATM. And that's what I did. When I first got the shot, I was fine. When I got the second shot, I was just sleepy a lot for like a good week. Seemed like I was just always sleepy. But besides that, I've been fine. I really, really, really have been fine. Audra, when you left down, Jessica said that she was not vaccinated. Pooley said that he's not vaccinated, ain't thinking about getting vaccinated. So I wanted you to let everybody know if you are, if you're not.
Oh, yes. I was waiting to get my vaccination shot. I got it. My whole family has it. My daughter, her husband's family, all have it. The vaccination, everybody. And I just thought it was important to get it. I just really did. Yeah, we all have it. You know, we got the shot. So I feel much better than just being out there without it. I was listening to the radio today, and the man was saying that this new variant thing that's going on, it's like you're bound to get it if you don't have the shot. You're going to get it. But that's what he said, you know. But yeah, I have it. I have the shot.
And okay, so that's the Delta variant that you're talking about?
Yep, he said you're bound to get it if you don't have the shot.
And they said you can get it in a matter of like 2 seconds of being in contact with someone.
That's what they said, yep.
Yeah. So I do have a couple clips because like I said, this show tonight is not to make people get it and it's not to tell people that don't get it that they're wrong. That's not what we're here for. As far as myself, and I'm sure I can speak for Audra as well, I would like for everybody to get it. You know, because I believe what they're saying. I really do.
But here's the thing. Here's my, you know, I don't know what I want to call it. So I'm gonna just say
your take on it.
So no, not even that.
Okay.
But my pushback, I guess you could say, right? And why I'm on the fence with it. I'm gonna just be real and honest and all that with everybody.
That's what we want.
That's my truth. But okay, I mean, you can get it, but now they're talking about you need boosters for it. So many people that have gotten it are still getting sick. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if we're going to educate people, we need to bring up both sides, you know, and not just have it be that they're saying that people, you know, that aren't vaccinated are going to get it. Because hell, just as many people that are vaccinated are getting it too.
Exactly. But Jessica, the people that have been vaccinated, they're not I don't know, maybe they're in the hospital or not. I don't think it's as worse as not being vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? You know, the ventilator and shit, you know, I prefer to get a shot and be at my house rather than be in a hospital with a ventilator on my face. You know, that's the way I feel.
Well, true. And I'm just being the sounding board for the people that, you know, aren't even on the fence, right? Because I get it.
Right.
I get sides of it. And my thing is, okay, so what do you say to those people who have done what they needed to do? Well, they're told they need to do, which is get that shot, and then they're still sick. So what do you tell those people that did what there is to do?
Well, what I would say, oh, go ahead, Audra.
Go ahead.
Okay, what I would say is they never told anyone that if you get this shot, you wasn't going to get sick.
Exactly.
The only thing that I've heard them say, and like I said, everything on here is allegedly. The only thing I've heard them say is if you get this shot, it's a possibility that your body will be able to fight it.
That's
more
right.
Versus if you didn't have the shot.
Didn't have it. Right.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the people that get it, though, right? They have been fully vaccinated. They're getting sick too. And again, I'm speaking for the people that may be in the audience that aren't speaking up or, you know, just bringing it all to the table, right? Because I haven't gotten the vaccination. And, you know, in full transparency, I'm on the line about getting it. And the reason I'm on the line about getting it is because I do believe that at some point they're going to make it mandatory for everybody. And what I'm not about to do is get stuck in the line at the last minute with everybody getting it or feeling like I can't do something I want to do because you have to be vaccinated.
Exactly. And see, Jessica, that was my whole thing. I didn't want to wait for the mandate.
That's right.
I didn't want to be pressured to do it. I wanted to be able to make my own decision with my own mind.
Right.
Exactly.
And when I decided to get it, there was nothing out there in the air as far as that was making me do it.
Right.
After I got it, literally after I got it, like maybe 2 months down the line, my job paid me $500 because I had went and got it. And they put that up as an offer for anyone that wanted to get the vaccination, and the people that did get it, this is what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm glad that I didn't wait till then either, because I didn't want to think back in my mind that, oh my gosh, I took the shot or got the shot done because of $500 over some money, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, and I'm going to continue to say it, I would like for each and every one of you out there to get your shot. I got a 6-year-old and I have a 4-year-old, and they can't get the shot. So if y'all get the shot, then my babies will be safe. You know what I'm saying? They'll be a little bit safer because the kids out here, they're getting it now. You know,
getting it. There's a lot of them getting it.
Yes, and I have some clips on that just as well. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into our first clip for the night, and this is what they got to say. And I didn't just pick out clips. I want to make this clear. I didn't just pick out clips that was just for people that's not vaccinated. I did a variety of different clips, okay? So, here we go. Everybody, please mute yourself.
Breakthrough COVID cases on board a Carnival cruise ship. All those affected had reportedly been vaccinated. ABC's transportation correspondent Gio Benitez has more from the New York City cruise terminal on how it may affect the fight in Florida over vaccine passports. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Eva, good morning. All of those positive cases are now in isolation, but this is the largest number of cases we've seen since the cruise industry restarted operations right here in America.
This morning, more than 24 positive breakthrough cases aboard the Carnival Vista as it sailed through the Caribbean and Gulf. The Belize government telling ABC News 26 crew members and 1 passenger tested positive. With mild to no symptoms, all had been vaccinated. The ship left Galveston, Texas for Belize last Saturday, those positive results coming in before the Vista reached Belize. Carnival says contact tracing started immediately, including notifying passengers on the previous sailing too. So far, no other positive cases.
A cruise is a place where you're going to be in close proximity with others for extended periods of time. And so you have to think about the actual layout, what the policy is on this cruise line.
On this ship, 99% of the crew members were vaccinated and 96% of the passengers. All unvaccinated passengers, mostly children, will be tested again before returning to the U.S. The cruise line telling ABC News the CDC's conditional sail order and our own protocols anticipate the potential for COVID on board, and our procedures are designed to manage and mitigate any situation. This month, with the Delta variant raging, Carnival, Princess, and Holland America announced they would now require masks indoors regardless of vaccination.
Vaccinated or not, you have to think about your risk. You have to think about where you are, who you're around, and mask accordingly.
The outbreak is sure to get more attention as Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis argues against vaccine mandates on cruise ships. The governor facing off against Norwegian in court, a federal judge ruling for now Norwegian can require vaccinations from passengers in Florida.
And the ship is now arriving back in the U.S. this morning. But Carnival says the next time any of their ships go out, all guests will have to show proof of a negative COVID test before boarding, even, Trevor, if they are vaccinated.
Delta variant forcing these policies to just tighten and tighten and tighten. Gio Benitez, Gio, thank you.
Well, I guess we won't be going on a cruise.
Didn't plan on anything.
Sure did not. I can't swim, so I don't give a damn if I don't go on a cruise. I've always said that, and I will continue to say that. So for everybody that feel like I'm missing out, because I've had so many people say, you're missing out. No, I'm fine. I wouldn't be able to even relax. Jessica, you on mute. You can unmute yourself. But what y'all feel about that? They always vaccinated, baby. Just like in Audrey, but like I said, they never said you're not gonna get it.
Well, then what's the point of getting it?
So there is.
Well, I mean, the point, Jessica, that I have
what did he say?
He said, so I don't get sick.
But I feel that it will help you, as far as you may not have to go to the hospital or nothing, but if you haven't had the shot, like I've heard that a lot of people in the hospital have not had the shot.
Yeah.
And they're in there with a ventilator on their face. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, who wants to go to the hospital with a ventilator on your face? Why?
See, this is what I'm saying. This is why people are confused, and it's all over the place. It's because the information being given to people, right, is so all over the place. Because, it depends on what news you listen to, and, you'll always find things that match your point of view.
It's just like Africa. All they used to show on Africa was little kids with flies on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you saw Africa.
We got a call-in number. We got a call-in, y'all. I'm sorry. We got a call-in. So we always got to interrupt. Here we go.
All right.
And y'all let me know if y'all can hear it.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello. Thank you for calling Peachy Talks.
Hi.
Hi. And who am I speaking with?
This is Brandon Scott and Chantel Mason. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Chantel and Brandon Scott. Can you guys hear her?
Yes.
Hey.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Now go ahead.
So I was just calling in because it was just a few things. Like, I am vaccinated. And Chantel and I are sitting here talking. And so I'm hearing the comments. And I think that, for one, it's important to be specific about the verbiage. When you say, if you get the vaccination, you can still get sick. Yes, some people do still get sick, but more than likely, you may still be positive versus getting sick. And that's two different things. Mm-hmm. And so being positive could mean that you are asymptomatic. You are infected with the virus. However, it's less likely from what I heard and also experienced with different cases that people talking about it. But it's less likely that you will have symptoms. And I think that's the most important part because it's less likely for you to end up in the hospital.
And that's what Audra was saying.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so I mean, you can all be out here positive, but at least you're not in the hospital. You're not sick. You're dying from it.
Exactly. Exactly. Chantel, you have something you want to say?
She had to walk in so that it wouldn't echo. But I'll take the phone to her real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's one part of it. And I understand the confusion because you do hear a lot of, well, people are still positive, it's still positive, but it comes down to the difference, I think.
I agree with you, Brandon.
Versus positive, yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Brandon.
Wait, it's me now.
Oh, put Brandon back on the phone.
It's a delay on my phone watching it, so I had to come in the house.
Okay, put Brandon back on the phone.
Oh, come on, Chanel.
Okay, well, Chantel, you give your go ahead. Go ahead, Chantel.
No, I put her back. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm here.
Brandon, tell me this. This is the missus. Tell me this. If you can let anyone out there know as far as what you feel, as far as should they get vaccinated or should they not get vaccinated, what would you tell them?
So I encourage people to get vaccinated. Of course, I always say it's your personal choice because when it comes down to a person's body, I always say, whatever you want to do with your body is your own personal choice. However, I do say make an informed choice and make sure that you're looking at all the data. And so I watch the news, a lot, and pay attention to the percentages. And when they talk about hospital visits and the fact that you might have 97% of the people who are in the hospital were unvaccinated. Well, that tells me something. That lets me know that most people who are vaccinated, at least they have a bit of protection from getting
That's right.
sick to the point they end up in the hospital. I had family members. I have a cousin who lost both of his parents within 2 weeks from COVID. And so it's personal. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. I hate the fact that my kids can't be vaccinated. I have twin girls that are 8. So they have to go to school every day. And my concern is if you go to school and you pick it up from another kid and you bring it home to me, if I'm not at least protected to the extent that hopefully I won't get sick, hopefully a pre-existing condition won't cause me to get sick and end up in the hospital, at least I have that protection because they're going in and out the house every day.
Yep.
And so that's something to me, and then I need to be here for something.
Exactly. Well, Brandon, I really appreciate you calling in and giving your opinion on this. A lot of people, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do.
Right.
So I appreciate that.
It's confusing for a lot of people. And there's a lot of stigma around vaccinations in our culture, and so I understand when a person is hesitant to go into a vaccination because of this historical, from a historical perspective. But a friend of mine posted the other day, this is the worst group project I've ever been a part of. This pandemic is the worst group project I've ever been a part of because if somebody didn't do their part, we all fail it.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, well, thank you so much, Brandon Lynn. You can put Chantel on the line if she want to give her opinion on it.
Hold on, I'm about to get her now.
Okay, thank you. So, y'all, Brandon she had some good points.
Yes, she did.
She did. She came with receipts.
She did.
She had percentages.
Yep.
Yeah. The ones they want.
You watch the news like I do.
Does Chantel, you're there? Okay, the Chantel ain't ready yet. So we gonna go ahead. Oh, there she go. We can hear you, baby.
Okay, it's a delay, that's why.
Oh, okay. Do you want to give your opinion on this?
Well, I'm on the fence as well, like Jessica. I just feel like I'm not really ready because it's not FDA approved yet. But again, like Brandon said, I send my daughter to school every day, and we have had COVID, so I know how you feel with COVID. And I'm just thinking, too, that I may need to get this shot because what if the second time my body can't handle it? That's what I'm on.
Girl, I'm with you 100%. I was sick. I felt like I had COVID. I did not get a positive test, but I had never been sick like that before a day in my life. And that's why I got the test. I mean, not the test, the vaccine. Because I never want to be sick like that again. Because I don't know if I'm going to make it the next time. Because I felt like I was borderline not making it.
Yeah, and just a little fact for the audience.
So now your body
We got it together.
Yeah, Jessica had. Me and Jessica both had it.
Yeah, and we literally were together.
Hold on 1 second. Chantel, what did you say?
Poolie said that now your body has the antibodies, but the antibodies only last for so long.
True.
But they're saying that about the
You're gonna have to keep getting the vaccine, right?
No, but the
Yes.
vaccines ain't like that.
Yeah.
They're saying that about the vaccines, though. They're starting to start the boosters. They start in September.
I'm gonna be ready too.
I just said she gonna be ready too. Well, Chantel, is there anything else you want to say?
No, that's all. Thank you, PTT Time.
Thank you. And thank you so much, you and Brandon, for calling in. And thank you for watching the show. And I hope you're enjoying the show.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye. All right. Our first call for the night.
Yay.
Now
I do have the number posted up. It's going to stay up for the rest of the night. Anybody that want to call in at any time, give your opinion. Just be respectful. That's all I ask.
That's right.
Oh, we got another call. Go ahead.
While you're picking up the call, I want to acknowledge what Nakia said about she feels everyone's body is different. Either way it goes, vaccinated or not, you still have chances of getting it. And that's kind of how I feel too. You know, I get the responsibility and the reasons everybody's doing it, but I feel you, Nakia.
All right. Hold on. Hey, Mom. Hey, y'all. We have my mother on the line.
Hello.
Say hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama.
Now, Ma, you have something you want to say?
Yes, I do. You know, I listen to everybody talking going on about the vaccination and everything. I had the same problem. You know, I believe I had it too, but I just didn't, confirm it with no test or nothing. But anyway, I want to say my daughter kept encouraging me to get the shot, and also my doctor. But I told them, go out the no, I don't pray about this. And I just got everything on the 28th of August was my last shot, the last one. And I just because my arm was sore. But I want to tell everybody too. I want to encourage everybody to get the shot also.
Thank you.
Yes. My brother, his whole family ended up with COVID. The whole family. And my brother lost his wife was 56 years old. And they had been married for over 60-some years. And she didn't make it. Never was sickly at all. And just lost a cousin from it also. And the friends I have lost. And I have a parent that I keep other sons. I was telling you about that today or even yesterday. That he went to school and somebody in the classroom that had a mask on, he tested positive. when in the schools out in Cobb County, you used to test positive in the classroom. They had to wear a white mask and let everybody know that you're positive. So he didn't get off the bus that day because they're supposed to come to my house every day. So I texted the parents so that your son didn't get off the bus. She called and said she called the school. They said he tested positive for COVID. So the next morning she went and took everybody in the family. Even the mother was already had her shot. But they all tested positive.
They all tested positive.
See? It's bad they had a shot because they say you positive mean you're going to get sick. Like you would with having that shot. So,
yep.
Since I got my shot, I had prayed about it, and God showed me I was sitting at the office getting the shot. So, I'm encouraging people now to get it because the children are carriers. And somebody mentioned something about getting a booster shot. They also said about the booster shot, people that got the shot like in January, they had like 9 months to try to get the booster shot. And it's really talking about people with underlying conditions. So you just really listen to what they're saying. So if children in the hospital now fighting on the ventilator, even a little bitty baby that ain't even 2 years old fighting for their lives and stuff. But you just think about all of them when you're out of these different stores, around different people, you don't know what you bring up back into your home.
That's right.
And all of a sudden you will pick their bus off from school and go them in the house and they all get the positive.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
And his son was the positive. He was throwing up the other day and complaining about it. So you know, it's a check with everything you take. I was playing out with the shots for the measles and the mumps and all this other kind of stuff. Rubella, all this kind of stuff. Nobody was saying, I didn't take that.
Exactly.
Somebody was saying it.
Well, yeah, somebody said it.
Somebody was saying it.
Yeah.
Thank God that he gave me the knowledge to come up with
Thank God they came up with the disease too and the virus. They also came up with the virus.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. 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 Well, Mama, thank you so much. I really thank you, Mom, for calling in.
Yes.
All right. Oh, you're welcome. We love you. Okay. All right. Bye. All right, y'all. So we finna. Oh, it done broke again. Poolie done fixed the fan and then broke again. So while Poolie fixing the fan again, we finna go ahead and get to this next clip. Everybody, please mute yourself. And here we go.
We are learning more about a woman in the North Bay who was fully vaccinated, got COVID, and then died.
Her friends say she was a talented painter, singer, and businesswoman. They also believe that she and other vaccinated people got infected during a performance at a Sausalito bar. NBC Barry's Gianelli has more.
If I was ever playing in Marin County, Donna was always there, very supportive.
Drummer Alex Aspinall is remembering his friend Donna Diacuti. The singer passed away in the hospital Thursday fighting COVID-19, Marin County's first breakthrough infection. The county says she was over 75. Aspinall says the grandmother was full of life.
She's an interesting person with a pretty, wide life experience. She was an emergency room nurse in San Francisco for many years. She was a realtor in Marin. She's also an incredible artist.
Tributes are pouring in on her band Donna D+3's Facebook page. Aspinall says Ducoudi and 3 members of the band Bumpkin tested positive for COVID-19 after playing a gig at the No Name Bar in Sausalito on July 16th. He says everyone in the band was vaccinated.
So I certainly heard the week after that gig that there were some people there that night who had said just in passing, "Oh, I think I have a cold."
The same day, Bay Area counties issued an indoor mask advisory as the Delta variant was beginning to spread.
What seems like a cold, now could be Delta.
UCSF infectious disease Dr. Peter Chin Hong says when Diacoudi got infected, vaccinated people felt safe back inside. Now, new indoor safety precautions are in place and coming.
Ensuring that everybody's vaccinated, ensuring that people wear masks when they're not eating or drinking.
Drummer Aspinall didn't get infected but says he's no longer playing gigs inside. He's urging everyone to stay home when they're sick, to tell close contacts if they test positive, and saying goodbye to a beloved member of his community.
Yeah, so because this one woman that I showed you all tonight passed away, does that mean no one in America should get vaccinated?
But again, like I was saying, these are the things that they want to put out there. They put 1 or 2 of them out there and put a plethora of the other ones out there. If they had did it the other way, and that way we'd be saying no vaccine.
That is true. That is true.
Well, they did. Well,
If they actually showed us the actual death rate of folks that had the vaccine and died, we'll probably be screaming no.
Well, I wouldn't
you know what I'm saying?
wait on that.
We don't see it, we don't know it. But we do know history.
You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know.
But you do know history.
But you're gonna wait for that. Why would you wait? I mean,
look how they came out with it. Look how they
look
how
many people are
they rushed it out there.
So Audra,
they gave it out for free.
The flip side of what Audra's saying, why would you wait? Why would you allow yourself to be a tester for them?
I'm saying, look how many people are in the hospital here, Georgia. You see, they ain't even got no spot for nobody to have a heart attack. What you gonna do? All these people in the hospital for COVID.
But look how they had the rest of the world locked down, and Georgia was wide open during All-Star Weekend. You didn't hear nothing about.
We got some stupid ass fucking governors.
Right after that was when the rest of the country opened up.
But I mean, yeah, they opened this stuff up, but you gotta look out for yourself. Then you see that damn hospital full, everybody hospital full. You can't even get in there if you goddamn have a heart attack or anything because everybody in there got COVID and they ain't had no fucking shot. I'm pretty sure all of them, most of them. I don't say all of them, but pretty much most of them have not had the shot and they're in the fucking hospital.
And so it is most of them, like she said.
It's most of them.
Well, but based on whose numbers though? When you're saying most of them, what numbers are you getting?
That's exactly what I was saying.
The numbers, the hospital says that. Who cares?
Which are man-given. Those are man-given numbers too. They told us COVID didn't come around until January of 2020. People were sick over Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday.
Yeah. But this new shit right here is nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with.
They told us not about COVID.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just being the advocate, right? Like the devil's advocate, and I'm not the devil's advocate, but speaking from the opposite side of where I understand what people are.
And you know what?
It's real.
You know what? I told to them all the time. I see on the news. Okay, these people. Oh, they're in the hospital back in that. Oh, I wish I would have got the shot. Let me tell y'all get the shot. I don't want to hear that motherfucking shit because you should have got the motherfucking shot. So now you're in the hospital, a ventilator on, and trying to tell somebody else to get the fucking shot. I don't want to hear it.
Who was there reporting that shit? Who was there putting it out there? Who was that? Who was the one? Who was the person that was there recording it for everybody to see you in the hospital saying
The fucking the news.
How did they get there? That's what I'm saying.
Y'all gonna get off my friend. That's what y'all gonna do.
The news is the biggest reality show there is.
This is the point that we're making. The news put out what they want to put out. They put out what they're supposed to put
They
out.
get paid for ratings.
They don't want to take it, and then when they're on the ventilator, oh, I should have done it. And make sure you get. Don't tell me shit what I should have done. What they should people should.
And
do.
I agree with that though. Be you
That's
know
right.
what I'm saying?
'Cause I
It's
don't
like
even
be
wanna hear that
responsible for your choices. That's true.
Yes, right. So
That is
Yeah.
true.
That's
And
why they
Audra,
don't suffer. That's what they got to deal with. I don't want to hear the
And
motherfucker.
Audra, and listen, we just watched 2 clips of 2 people fully vaccinated that died.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They died, but how many people have been
I'm
vaccinated?
not laughing about that.
That's a lot.
Oh no, we got some more clips now. We got some more clips.
But there's all kinds of clips out there. That's the
But
thing. There's so
what
much
I'm
out there.
saying, Audra, is this is what they're putting out there.
Okay.
This is what we see.
So much.
Did you see the bombs that went off across overseas?
So what's gonna make you? What is gonna make you and Jessica and everybody else out there a believer? They're putting it out there to you. Yeah, the news people is the one that's bringing it, but you got all these big people that's telling you to go get it, but still saying no. So and the doctors. So what is it gonna take?
Girl, do you not know
It
doctors?
wasn't. It's no different from that flu vaccine.
Let me tell you something. I've never got a flu shot in my
Swine
life.
flu.
Ever.
They had
Never.
the what, how many flus was it? The bad ones.
Well, a different one every year.
And did you ever get vaccine for all of them? And if you did, 9 times out of 10, you work for somebody that says you had to get these vaccines in order. Most people wasn't getting a lot of those vaccines. I never had swine flu. I never had some of the other flus that was out there. If I did, I fought it off and never
You
knew
ain't
I
had the
had
plague
it.
either. The plague.
I've never had the measles. I've never had the mumps. I've never had the flu or nothing.
But that's mandated. It's a difference when it's mandated versus you have a choice. And what I say,
you're not looking to die from the flu, but this shit here is
die from
killing
chicken
people.
pox.
They're killing people. It's killing them.
the flu is killing people. That used to be the whole thing about getting the vaccine.
The flu is still the number 1 killer. The flu is still the number 1 killer.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't say it's the number 1 killer.
I don't believe
If we talk about
the flu do
viruses,
kill. The flu does kill people.
It kills, but don't kill like this shit. This shit is ridiculous.
the flu that killed more people than AIDS.
You know how many thousands of people have died?
Well, here's the thing.
But
There's
before
a lot
that, hold on, Jessica. Before you get into that, we're gonna go ahead and get into this next clip, and then Jessica's gonna pick up where she left off. So everybody, please, Audra, I'll go ahead and unmute you because I know you.
Remember your question because I'll forget it.
Yeah, remember your question, Audra.
She gonna forget it too.
Jessica, mute your.
This surge in COVID is making it difficult to provide the most critical care to those in need.
Hospitals across the state are feeling the strain this evening. The Delta variant causes a surge in COVID cases as we speak. Right now, 4,700 people are so sick from COVID that they have to be in the hospital for care. They make up about 28% of all patients in Georgia hospitals. The CDC warns when we hit the 20% mark, it puts medical resources in the danger zone. Tonight, a group of doctors are pleading for you to mask up and get vaccinated if you are not already. Joe Ripley explains how this latest surge is impacting children in particular.
We know the spread of this virus is preventable.
Doctors representing nearly half a dozen health systems in metro Atlanta. And it will get worse before it starts getting better. With a dire warning under the backdrop of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, fending off a COVID-19 comeback that could rival previous peaks in the pandemic.
We're seeing more COVID-19 positive patients in our emergency departments, urgent care centers, and hospitals. than at any time in the pandemic.
Out of those 4,700 hospitalized COVID patients statewide, these doctors say around 90% are unvaccinated.
We're seeing far more young people affected by this virus, requiring hospitalization, suffering devastating injuries such as lifelong injuries to their lungs, as well as strokes and heart attacks.
And kids and teens are also more at risk now, with doctors reporting younger patients getting severely sicker and sooner.
Many of our kids can't get the vaccine because of their ages, so we all play a role in preventing the spread to them. The best way to protect all of our kids is to get vaccinated.
42% of Georgians have been fully vaccinated, according to the Georgia Department of Public Health. Less than half, 49%, have gotten one dose of the vaccine. The relatively low vaccination rate, health professionals across the state say, has led to a surge in COVID cases, mainly due to the Delta variant, which could last, they predict, through at least Labor Day.
All right, Jess.
So I have a couple things. So the first thing is, you said what's going to make me and Poolie actually go get it. I mean, a couple things. Number one, if it became mandated, right, then we don't have no choice.
Exactly.
But secondly, I think for everybody to do research, right, and to feel comfortable with the decision I'm making. Like, I'm not making it based off of news or data that, the news is feeding me, because guess what? It's called scare tactics that they have too. You know what I'm saying? And where my mind goes is, okay, if it's really this bad, why are they not mandating masks again? And why are our kids going to school? Why is everything still open? And why did they not come out with a vaccination for our kids?
Okay, well, this is how I feel about that. Because I was just thinking about that just as well when I played this last clip. Now, you have the old people, not you, mama, but you got the old people. Yeah. They get ready to get up on up out of here anyways, going to the upper room. So they going to be gone. Then you got us. I ain't talking about age brackets like that, but just us. You got all of us that's able to get the vaccination. So some of us going to still be here. Because like I said, regardless whether you get the vaccination or not, it's some people that's going to die regardless. Okay?
Yeah.
Flat out. Somebody's going to die.
Yeah.
But majority of us is going to make it if we do have the vaccination. This is what my mind is thinking. But then you got these kids that can't get the vaccination that's supposed to be over us when we get old.
Yep.
But they going to be gone if we don't get the vaccination. Because they getting it now. But they can't get the vaccination.
It's bad.
But we're giving it to them. The teachers, the whoever they're around, they're getting it now. So if they're going to get it, and God forbid, but they die, then who's going to be over us when we get old and gray? Girl, this whole world going to be goddamn.
So I'm with what Brandolyn's saying. I'm so with you in the comment, her next comment.
Comment.
At the same time, for me, again, it goes back to ratings, and it goes back to what she's saying, the political and economic concerns. So much plays into this, which is why I have to be comfortable with it for myself, right? Because of that scare tactic. Kids were getting sick when COVID came out. You know
how much time they got to give you, Jessica?
Until I'm ready.
Okay, well then you might not have so much time.
Yeah, I had COVID before COVID was even a thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm meant to, and Audra, I can be responsible for this. If I'm meant to go before I actually am comfortable to make my choice and know that I can live with that choice, guess what? It was my time to go anyways.
And I think that's the only thing that all of us can agree on. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go, and everything is already written.
Yeah, and this is all of this is man, like the man's world. This ain't, I gotta be okay with what I believe. So I'll take all the time I need if I want to, not that I'm going to, but at the same time, that's when I'll do it when I'm comfortable.
That's how you.
So do you think you're gonna get it?
I mean, I'm on the fence about it. Like, it's not that I don't believe in it. It's just I really feel like there's not enough research out there, and there's so much that we don't know about this yet. It's so new. I'm not down with being a tester for them.
Well, it's not new, Jessica, at all.
What's not new? What's not new?
Not new.
Ain't nothing new.
The corona,
Ain't nothing new.
it's not new. It's been here.
I'm talking
since
about
what-
the vaccine.
But yeah, but I mean, but you see all these people dying. I mean, it's something, you know.
You
They're
don't know,
dying.
but my thing is, we don't know what that.
Listen, Jessica, one question.
Mhm.
All these people, like 150,000 people that died, they don't just die like that.
Do they not though? I mean, there's a lot that plays into it, and my heart goes out to everybody that's lost somebody. I know people that have personally lost people too, right? I'm not disregarding any of that. But what I'm saying though is there's just a lot that goes into it, and that scare tactic is real. So we don't know how long this has actually been happening because, like I said, I know people that had it before it was even a thing, myself included. And I'm not ready to be a tester for nobody's government. I'm just not.
But if I see, just like when it happened in New York, and they put them body bags in there, just putting them in the trailer, just putting them in there. Something's wrong. That just don't happen every day. It just don't.
Listen,
You know what I'm
I feel I could go into a whole conspiracy about so much in this world and what we're consuming in our bodies. Something's wrong when so many 30 and 40-year-olds are dying of strokes and heart attacks and stuff like that all of a sudden. There's so much happening with what we're putting in our bodies.
Life. That's life. But when you see them people, it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. All these people dying. This just don't happen every damn day. This is just no. So
no, but it happened about every 20 years or so.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. But like I told Jessica,
make sense.
When New York, when they had put them body bags in these damn trailers, just handle where to put them. That is not normal. It's not normal at all.
No, it's not. I would definitely have to agree with you on that.
So where do these viruses go?
What?
So where do these viruses go?
I don't know where the hell they go, Pooling.
No.
But damn, if you ain't got them, if you ain't got them, I don't know. But I'm gonna do anything to save my life. If I think I can try to prevent something.
And this is chemical warfare.
Well, it's been going on for years, but if you can goddamn try to prevent it, do it. But if you want to, shit.
Well, we're gonna get into this next clip. We're gonna get into this next clip. Everybody mute themselves.
All right.
A Georgia couple dies from the coronavirus within hours of each other. Now, their loved ones in Hampton are begging anyone who will listen to get immunized.
Good Day's Alex Whitler has a story all new this morning.
High school sweethearts Martin and Trina Daniel never missed their kids' soccer games.
They went to all of their soccer games, attended every weekend, no matter where the soccer games were. We laughed about this a few days ago because they stayed at our house a few times during the soccer season.
The couple, who'd been married for 22 years and lived in Savannah, thought they'd come down with the common cold in July. They were taking over-the-counter medicine and drinking fluids.
Well, I got a call from his wife on the 6th at about 4:45 that evening. She told me that she said that Martin was being worked on by the EMTs and that he probably was gone.
That's Martin's brother, Homer Daniel. He says Trina sounded a tad out of breath on the phone, but family didn't expect another call saying she died 2 hours after her husband and just days after staying home sick. Doctors say both died of the coronavirus at a time when the Delta variant started to surge.
If any way possible, you need to take that shot.
Loved ones say the Daniels weren't vaccinated.
Uncle Martin was a chemist. He went to Tuskegee. We went to Tuskegee. So a part of our hesitancy with being vaccinated is because we know what happened with the United States syphilis study. And so a lot of that impacted our decisions in doing that, and us not wanting to be an experiment to see if it would work or if it wouldn't work. But I think with the issues that are surrounding this and how quickly people are dying, especially from the Delta variant, we are very happy that we did make the decision to be vaccinated, because I think our chances with being vaccinated versus not being vaccinated are very drastic.
The couple leaves behind 2 teenagers, Miles and Marina. Melanie Daniel and her husband are now their legal guardians, preparing to pay for Miles' college and Marina's extracurricular activities, all while juggling 3 young kids of their own.
It gives me something to look forward to and something to make their parents proud.
A family hoping others learn from their tragedy as they cling together for the kids' future. Alex Whitler for Good Day.
Wow.
Sad.
Very
crying?
Girl, I'm sneezing.
Oh, girl, I thought you were crying over there.
Nah, I'm
Oh.
No, I mean, I do. You know, when I'm saying everything that I'm saying, nothing about what I'm saying, because I don't believe that it's here to stay, or, you know, my heart doesn't go out to people. It does, of course. But it's just, you know, I have to sleep with that choice at the end of the day and deal with whatever happens to my body after I put that in my body. So
Exactly. Chantel said kids bounce back from any illness quicker than adults. Their immune system works way better than others. I'm sorry, better than ours. Better than ours.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be like, you can't fucking read. But and you're right, Chantel, you are right, but you know, some kids might not make it, unfortunately.
That's right.
Some of them might not make it, unfortunately.
I've seen a lot of them that didn't make it.
Exactly.
A lot.
Exactly. So we're gonna play one more clip, and we're gonna go ahead and get into our motivation for the night. And this is I feel like this is the most ignorant thing that I saw out here. And people need to just watch out. This is just crazy. So hit your mute button.
Too, when you
go
tell
ahead.
me I can't, this is what it comes down to. When you tell me, oh, you can't go here, you can't go there,
you
you
see
can't
it
do
up
this,
there.
you can't do that.
Fake vaccine cards hit the black market. Black market.
I don't want to take the vaccine, but you want to tell me I got to take the vaccine in order to go here.
Or to go there.
That don't even sound right.
I know.
No.
It is what it is, because that's what
But we can't change it.
You can't
You can't be the only one to change it.
Well, but I got a whole problem with that issue.
I don't stand by myself either.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know these people out here, but I'm sure I got people that's standing behind me with what
I know that's right. Y'all gonna be standing at home.
Yeah.
And they need hold on, but that's what they need to do. They shut it down the first time, and the numbers went down, but you was losing money, so you decided to open it back up.
Hey, well,
now you need the vaccine in order for everybody to go back out. Fuck the vaccine. Everybody go back into the house until this shit is over with.
I'm not going in the fucking
Everybody
house.
can't afford to stay in the house.
That's right. I'm not going
Everybody
in
ain't gonna let
The government needs to shut the fuck down.
But if they shut down, everybody cannot afford for
That's
a
right.
shutdown.
And why should we have to go in the damn house?
What's afford?
Shit.
What you mean afford?
What's afford? If everything is shut down, should nobody be getting no money from nowhere?
So you saying if it's a shutdown, no Georgia power bill should be sent out?
Nope.
No rent should have to be paid.
Nope.
No mortgage have to be paid.
Nope.
Nobody should have to eat.
Nope.
You gotta go to get something to eat.
We're going to the club.
That's the only thing niggas know now, huh? Grocery store. Grocery store.
You gotta go get tissue and shit. You tell everybody we finna shut the city down, the whole state down for what? 2 weeks?
Do y'all see where we're at?
No. They say that we
Do y'all
gotta
see
shut
where we're
everything down
at?
for 2 weeks. How we gonna get the stuff that we need? If everybody rush out there and try to get it, there's nothing left on the counters.
So you need to go spend some money.
We don't have none because we gotta go to work.
That's where everybody is stuck at. You know, so before there were jobs, how did you live?
You need money to
Before
live.
there were jobs, how did you live?
We don't know.
We know how they live. They farm. They went and made their own food.
God damn it, I done had enough shit.
I'm just saying.
You got to make it make sense.
The genetic modifying all
Yes. What he's saying is, it's a government's world, and it's all monetizing.
It's always been a government world.
I'm sorry, Jess. I don't know how to articulate that.
That's okay.
Yourself. Not, the government always run this damn country, but you got to worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the flip side, Audra, that we're talking about with this.
I am thinking about
vaccination.
myself. I don't need toilet tissue to wipe
about
my
ourselves.
What you gonna use?
I use my hand and wipe it on the grass.
Oh
Wash my hands in the lake.
Yeah, I'm sorry that my husband just did that.
Get out.
What the hell?
Why not just use a towel or something, at least some soap and water.
We can always wash it.
You is tripping.
Not if we ain't got no water. You don't want to. We can't have.
You got water outside.
Right in the lake.
All right, well, we finna go to this next clip while he's just thinking about some crazy shit. Here we go. Hit y'all mute button, please.
All right.
Well, people around the world are celebrating with their cards like this one and looking forward to a post-lockdown life. A lot of people think that countries, companies, and venues may start to require proof of vaccination for people to travel, entertain themselves, or even go to work. That has led to a black market online for fake vaccine cards, as some people want the benefit of the card without actually getting the shot. Now, the major internet sales platforms tell CNBC they're cracking down on people who are trying to sell those fake CDC vaccine cards. eBay told us we are taking significant measures to block or quickly remove items on our marketplace that make false health claims, including vaccine ID cards or similar items. And that could be used to falsely anything that can be used to falsely represent that a person has received the vaccine. Now, Facebook also told us that fake vaccine cards violate the company's policies for sale on its site. To give you a sense of the scale of the problem, eBay says it has removed or blocked 50 million listings now overall that violate its policies around COVID, including price gouging and false medical claims. But the irony here, Wolf, is that these vaccine cards, they aren't that hard to falsify. All it would take to do it yourself is a printer and some heavy-duty stock paper. You see this thing is pretty flimsy. So some argue that we may have to come up with a more secure system overall to verify that. Back over to you.
Oh, you ain't
Please tell me what the hell they gonna use and people sitting up here making fake IDs and
they got to do it like the dollar bill. They got to do some slick shit to the paper. So you know what I'm saying. You got to get some of that paper in order to be able to do it.
So a special logo type, like
yeah, you know, man, you know they're gonna do some slick shit, but ain't nothing uncounterfeitable.
That is true, you know. In our black market, we will find a way. Where there's a will, there is a way.
Right.
We will always find a way. So I really hope that y'all enjoyed tonight's show tonight. But you know how we gotta do? We gotta do a little commercial, baby. Here we go. And we are back. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Now, you know we always got to do our motivation. I ain't going to forget about that. But before we go on our motivation, I want to thank you all, all you, or Audra. I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really, really hope you enjoyed the motivation tonight. And that's for each and every one of you. It's called What's in Your Blind Spot? By Bishop T.D. Jakes. And after this, We're going to come back. We're going to give our opinion on the motivation for tonight. And then we're going to go ahead and let them listen to my babies. So here we go. Everybody mute themselves. I got you, Audra.
All right.
Blind spots. Blind spots are the places that we allow ourselves not to be changed. Areas that you won't allow your faith to touch. Where your faith is not penetrating and you don't see it. Vengeance and anger and hurt create blind spots. I'm not talking about good people and evil people, right people and wrong people. I'm talking about places where there should be love, but there's hate. Like maybe your heart. I wonder what is in your blind spot. Who is suffering in your blind spot for the lack of something that you refuse to give? Some people are nicer to strangers than they are to their own family. How can you say that you love God and hate me? Just because you're gifted and just because you're anointed and just because you're successful doesn't mean you're right. Just because you made a lot of money doesn't mean you're right. You cannot substitute cash for righteousness. If God measures the saturation of our faith by the way we treat people, how deep is yours? How deep are you really? What I'm asking you to do is to reflect the mercy you have been given. The reason I have to be merciful is because I have received mercy. And every time I want to be judgmental, I keep remembering something that God did in my life. Mercy doesn't end with you. Mercy begins with you. I think God wants to make you a sanctuary. He wants to make your heart a sanctuary. This is not about them. This is about you. God wants you to be free. What's in your blind spot?
All right. So with that, I just want to stick on the whole vaccine thing. I'm going to be the one to encourage people to get it. I'm not the one that will make you and just keep bashing at you. No, I don't do my husband like that. But every now and then I remind him, it's important. We need to go ahead and get this shot. Well, you need to go ahead and get this shot. Because I want us both to be here. And I'm not saying just because he get the shot that he's going to be here. Or just because I got the shot, I'm going to be here. Because at the end of the day, our life is already written. God already knows when we're leaving. But at the same time, to where that I can have a comfortable life and I cannot be scared and nervous every time I go somewhere and be around people. This is why I got the shot. So, anything you want to say, baby?
No, I'm good.
We didn't change your mind. At least got you thinking about it. At least
I'm thinking about it.
I hope you do. I really hope you do.
Okay.
I really hope you do.
I do.
I really hope you do.
Jessica, what about you?
Well, you already know. Like what you said, I'm the same. I say to each their own. Do your own research and be comfortable with the choices you make. And, because only you can live with your choices.
True.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
You said that.
Audra, what you want to say?
Nothing. I'm good. I'm just like, I just hope, just think about it. I'm just, the stuff that they're saying, I'm just, I don't know. And you know, people that I'm just gonna just put it out there. I really don't like being around people that ain't had the shot. You know,
No, say it. It's okay.
Yeah,
say
I
it.
do. I just really just I feel comfortable with people that had the shot. But if I had to wear the mask around people, I wear the mask. But it just feels. That's the way I feel. I don't know.
And there's nothing wrong with how you feel. If you don't like to be around people that don't have the shot, then
and that's what I mean, like that, but
yeah, because you still go and get your hair cut from Pooley.
But Pooley,
Well, but and
he
here's
has
the
his
thing.
mask on. But he wears his mask.
And he wear his mask. He don't go nowhere without his mask, baby.
And
I wear mine too. And
He
here's
wears his
the
mask. That's what I'm saying. Wear the mask, if you don't get the shot, wear the mask. But the people that ain't got the shot and don't wear a fucking mask, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Well, and here's the other thing though, based on Tennille's the motivational clip or whatever with the blind spot, right? It's for everybody, and I'm speaking from the Christian point of view, right? Based on what he was saying in that clip. So fear is not of God. So walking around in fear isn't of God either. But so many of us do that, but then call ourselves Christians. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to preach or tell you what to do or whatever, but I just look at it like, respecting everybody and being responsible with your choices.
Yeah.
Is the main thing.
Right. I agree.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you all, I really appreciate you all for being on the panel tonight. Jessica, Pooley, Audra as our guests tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, friend.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Look, Jessica, you gotta say you're welcome too.
You're welcome. No, I'm over here thinking Audra should just become a part of our panel.
You can, girl. You can. It's completely up to you, girl. And you will be a different I don't want to say personality, but I feel like me, Jessica, and Pooley have always had different point of views on different things.
Yeah.
You know, but we all three of us make it make sense.
That's right.
And I can truthfully say that we know how to back up what we feel and how and why we feel this way, regardless of what one or the other says.
Exactly.
They can't change our mind. I can't make Jessica agree with me. I can't make Pooley agree with me. When it comes to something that we both believe in. And we are strong believers in the things that we believe in. I will say that hands down. But we make it make sense. And that's what Peachy Talks is all about. Saying how you feel, having a discussion, and make it make sense.
And all your truth.
Exactly. But yes, Audra, feel free to join us any night. We would love to have you. I'm gonna be asking.
I enjoyed y'all tonight.
Thank you.
I'm not vaccinated yet.
I'm
not laughing about that. That's not funny. But I want to be responsible and respect your choice.
I already know that look, I've been hanging with you, and I know you weren't vaccinated, but we were our masks, but
yeah. But no, and I'm okay with that. Like I'm not gonna be just flat out like forget your points of view, or what I'm saying. I'm not that type either, right? And I'm not out here not taking precautions because it's important. I got hand sanitizer and all that stuff in my car, my purse, all that, or whatever. Just injecting it into my body. So,
and I understand. I completely understand.
Yeah. So with that being said, I mean,
And Audra had parties still too. Every blue moon. She ain't doing temperature checks at the door.
Yeah, I ain't doing no party. I ain't really into the party.
You don't have a party.
But soon, Audra.
We done been out there for 5 minutes.
All the people.
Let's go to Juice the Crab. What you doing?
I'm down.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm down.
Oh, me too.
Hey, that's for vaccinated only.
The vaccinated only? No, I'm just playing. No,
what
it's
time
not.
we going?
No, it's definitely not something to joke about though. Like
It's not.
I
It's not.
understand.
I'm just talking about this panel because I'm not.
Oh yeah.
That pool is so crazy.
Yeah, we moved on to just crap though.
But y'all don't fall down. I mean, it was gonna take us down anyways. But don't hang up. We're gonna discuss what time we're going to Juicy Crab tomorrow.
Okay.
This is how we hang out.
Yes, that's how we hang out. So right now, y'all already know how it goes. I want to tell each and every one of you, you can find me, and like it said on the commercial, you can find me on Peachy IG, which is Peachy Tyme or the Mrs. 2007. You can find me on Facebook under Tanil Latrice Davis. You can find me on YouTube under Peachy space T space Tyme, and that's with the Y. And I'm out here in these streets, y'all. I'm out here in these streets. Look, my husband like, would you come out? Y'all,
trying to get up the steps because I was downstairs.
yeah, he ready to do his thing and whatnot. It's all good. It's all good.
We're
But y'all
talking
gotta
about
listen
that
to
tomorrow,
these
though,
babies.
about that juicy crab then.
We finna talk about that right now, boo. But y'all gotta listen to these babies of mine.
Okay, yeah.
Peachy time. Peachy time. Peachy time. Peachy time. Thank you, Father.